Easter Island? No? Why not?
Ready, scavenger.
Yeah!
Yeah, I was just gonna write that.
I was waiting for somebody to pick up with it.
That would be really cool.
Yes,
Okay, and
I'm
then-
all about it.
Let me move some of these.
Ooh.
So this is a phase where then they call it ideating. So our ideas are going to come from, we're going to build our idea from a brainstorming session, and then we kind of go back to a different brainstorming session after you have some of these ideas. And what I like about this is that I'm a visual learner, so I can see things. Nobody's ideas got lost. We can constantly move things around and not get them lost, and then if we change our mind, we can, move the different things around. One thing I like kids to think about, like in art, when I give them a project, I give them a problem, like a problem to solve. So maybe we give the kids a problem to maybe.
Can we throw that idea of a guide up there? Like
Yeah.
post it?
Guide.
Because that could easily
We can
be
even
applied
just go
to theater.
Yep.
Could be like a Philadelphia travel guide even, though,
Yeah.
or a...
Yeah.
That's a really cool idea.
And they could actually.
I mean,
I think if
you
have the travel brochure,
Yeah.
you could have parts where you actually
Exactly, a
pull
map,
out, like
all of that. Maybe we should think about the point of view and who we're developing the design for. Like, who are we developing this? Can we just call it this for? A girl? Or
Springside,
for,
other Springside students?
or teachers to take their students on a virtual? So now we can take some of these and move them around into different areas if we want to.
Yeah.
By category, how are we going to
Yeah, by categorizing them. So like, I just wrote down bridges on one of mine, I don't even see where it is. But like, there's the Betsy Ross Bridge, there's the Ben Franklin Bridge, there's the Waterworks.
Yeah,
There's
and
your-
then
there's your
speaking
bridges.
of
Thank you.
I had an idea that was looking at the park and the attractions in it that we would be looking at
I love
as
that.
a system.
Yep.
Yeah. I also put American Philosophical Society.
Yeah.
Sometimes they have a lot
I
of
know.
naturalist stuff. They have
Let's
Darwin.
do-
They have
Like
like
the Mutter
Let's
Museum.
do,
Yeah.
let's do all
That
the
Yeah.
thing
arts
is amazing.
with that
history
too.
ones
I'll
together.
make one with Mutter.
some of them. What areas of interest work?
Well, weren't we
Topics
thinking
in
like
general?
I was even
sustainability
thinking
and
like
cultural, right?
Sustainability and culture. That's two good ones to start with. What do you think?
Like sustainability is very prevalent in
It's
the
not
arts.
just science.
It's not just
Yeah,
science.
no.
So like if we're looking at sustainability as being more than
Exactly.
just
It's in the arts too.
like ecological, this whole thing could be geared towards sustaining the vital things of Philadelphia, which includes theater, which
Right.
includes
Love it.
art, which
Right.
includes
Okay, sustaining vital things.
Yeah.
I like that. That's nice.
I
Can
think
write
that's
it
an
down?
important point because I think, it would be important for the kids to see that sustainability as a culture.
Vital
And they can
aspects
see this whole thing as part of that is,
of our
the only way and the only reason to
Okay.
keep any of these things around is if we are actively consuming. I mean, and the way to do that is, we've got ourselves about what's out there. So
Yeah.
How can
Well,
we
literacy,
consume it with
yeah.
it,
Okay,
but
this
still
is
being
making sense
mindful
to
of
me
our
now.
footprint
Okay,
too?
I get it.
Yeah.
I like the theme of sustaining vital aspects of our. I like when
I
you
like
guys
that
said
too.
Yeah.
I mean,
That
which
made a
goes
lot of
into-
sense
Which
to me.
draws together all like when the
Yeah.
girls who would go see like theater, because I keep thinking back to
We are, darn
like
it.
going to
Got
see a
that.
show.
Kids, sustainability, but then they're gonna be like, oh, it's thinking right away science. That's exactly where
But
they're
we're
gonna
gonna
go.
break
I
that.
know.
We're gonna break that
I
open.
know, which is gonna be really cool.
Yeah. No, I like
Categories though, if sustainability is really more overarching, which I think it is, we could still have service, the arts, and I think another one that would be great would be fitness or something.
Yeah, because that's
I mean,
also
things that you
sustaining
can- things that
Life.
Sustaining our
sustainably.
things that
bodies.
students can
Yep.
be figuring out
Yeah.
in, to do in the park could be, okay, so I've just learned that there are all these things, how do I serve each one of them? It could be clearing trails, it could be volunteering at one of these organizations.
Yeah.
But then another thing could be, all right, what things can I go consume? I can go to an art museum, I can go to the Waterworks and learn that I can do this. And another one, the other one could be, okay, so what can I do?